Hi guys, welcome to the Coffee Talk episode 5.
Episode number 5. That's a big one. This
Yeah,
thing
man.
is really, this show is back on the road, guys.
We're so thankful for all the comments that we got in our last episode. Wow, men and women. Hey, we don't mean to go down these discussions, but these are the topics that actually people give us feedback on, and we think it's actually nice that we carry some of these conversations that no one actually is really having.
Yeah, and it's organic.
Yes.
Honestly, guys, if you saw me and Makbul interacting, these are the chats we're naturally having. So we're like, if we're having these conversations,
True.
a lot of people are having these conversations.
Exactly.
So we're like, you know what? We don't have to do all this research and like, so what do we talk about? We're like, okay, no, the conversations that we're having every day are
Yeah.
the same conversations you guys are having. And I think that's why you guys respond so much in the comments and engage with us so much.
Exactly. Trying to talk about love and relationships is difficult at times, especially now in Kenya where we are, where there's always fights between Victor, Victoria, who's right, who's wrong. At the base of it, there are so many issues, underlying issues that stem from trauma, I think,
Yeah.
and we really don't address them. But today we're not touching on that. Today is all about my pens.
Yeah.
My pains. It's about love, right?
Yeah.
And well, I believe that we were more sincere when we were younger, and it was puppy love. There were no inhibitions. You wanted to make someone happy. There was
Yeah.
no sense of I want to cheat or anything. It was just we didn't understand what love was as much, but it was genuine rather than now where it's based on I will give you affection if you meet my terms, if
Yeah.
you meet the goals, if you meet a certain standard.
Yeah, and it's you kind of long for it. You remember when you had your first crush and it was reciprocated, and you guys had this shyness around each other, where you'd get a message as simple as "Good morning" and your heart would jump, and you get these butterflies, and it's exciting and it's pure and it's just innocent. And you miss those days as an adult, sitting here and thinking of all the all the things you've been through. That good morning text now is like, whatevs, and it's
But if we are together for a while, I don't have to text you good morning.
no, I know, genuinely you have to. I think it's a part of that understanding your partner, and I think part of the reason we don't have that innocence and we're jaded, it's because as you're growing up, you have more requirements on how you want your needs to be met, and one of the biggest things tends to be communication. So while we were younger, you weren't really expecting anyone to text you, but
No.
the fact that you have a crush on this person and they're taking the time to send that one message was the biggest thing. They didn't need to take you out to some fancy restaurant. That the only gesture they needed was to text you or just say, "Hey, can you step outside the gate? I would like to see you. I'm around your neighborhood."
Yeah.
And the excitement and joy, it was so pure.
I used to walk half an hour to the next estate to go and stand outside someone's gate for hours on end talking to this girl.
Yeah.
Know yourself. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And it was the most purest thing because when I left that place, I felt wholehearted and I would be smiling all the way back home. Now, I'm just thinking, what does she want? Is she genuine?
Yeah.
Am I in the right place? Am I in the right space? There's so many things that are underlying these days when it comes to my pens.
Yeah, you question someone's intentions. I think that's what
True.
happens when you deal with nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You question someone's intentions. But back then, we were talking about these letters that I think we can all relate. These letters, if you're in high school and you had a boy in a different school and you guys would write letters back and forth, and we were talking about the process of genuinely looking for the person with the best handwriting, looking for the person with
Calligraphy.
the most beautiful pieces of paper. You're looking for the best smelling perfume. You're kissing the paper.
Yes.
You're getting beautiful drawings on the envelope because
Yeah.
you were giving. It was
genuine.
clean.
There was
it
no holding back. There was no thinking about it. I remember
Yeah.
my friend with the best handwriting, he was called Kip Koech. Kip Koech used to write letters for everyone's girl. And we used to have, I used to write lyrics.
Oh, you were like there, like,
Do I ever cross your mind?
Ooh.
Anytime.
I'm thinking about school. What are
Yeah,
you talking about?
yeah.
What
Do
is-
you ever wake up reaching out to me? I'm in Form 3, Form 2. Oh, man. Beautiful times, beautiful times.
Yeah, I look back, but you know what's so sad? Some of us are still in the same neighborhoods or in contact with these people.
Yes.
And you're able to look at that person and it takes you back to that time. But then you get a pang of sadness because you realize immediately, I could never be that girl
Yeah.
or that boy again. That
Yeah.
innocence is gone. And as much as you will sit with this person and reminisce, like you remember when we used to write those letters, man, those were some good days. And then, yeah, naturally the conversation goes to, yeah, we're not those people anymore.
Shall I throw? Yeah. Is it? Have you met one of your popular exes back in the day, and then you're like, it doesn't feel the same way?
Yeah, and you know what's sad? There's a longing for those days.
Yeah.
There's a longing for those days because we can look at each other and be like, man, things have really messed us up. Things have really messed us up. It's like, I wish you were the old. I'm like, I was like, what, 14, 15?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that, I could never be that person.
But it also it's about familiarity, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know them from before and what.
But you don't really know me.
They've changed.
Yeah, you don't really know me because this version is very different. This one has battle scars. This Cynthia has battle scars. So I will no longer just be, oh my God, yeah, it's so beautiful and send me this message. I'm like, listen, whatevs, good morning, whatever.
Sunny Watamu is where we're at, and we're asking you, puppy love, was it the most sincere form of love as compared to right now, where we are?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hit us up in the comment section as always. Thank you so very much. My name is Makbul Mohammed.
And I am Cynthia Ashoya.
Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of Coffee Talk. Next week, another one. From now, we're signing off.
Bye, guys.
See you.